What's up, everybody? Wake up, everybody. No more sleeping. Look. How y'all doing? Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. I come to y'all to talk to y'all about some things that I heard on, the streets. And I really wanted to kind of like drill my teeth into this about how things on this. Oh, hey. How you get in here? Just kidding. But I wanted to kind of like drill in my thoughts and opinions about what the energy or what the viewpoint could be going into this new upcoming season of Real Housewives of Potomac, and how that can be kind of toxic. So I was strolling through my social media the other day, and I had came across this tweet by TV Deets. So I follow TV Deets, Peace Report Daily, a couple of other stuff to keep myself in tune or in line about what's going on, in these Bravo streets, because I usually am always out of the loop, right? So what I did, I went and I watched that there was some tea about Wendy Osefo and the newcomer Nneka, Ihim, one of the two. Let me share the screen real quick, and I'm going to show y'all what I'm talking about. All right, child, listen, I almost forgot how to share the screen. I feel like it's been so long. It's been 5 months since you went away. Y'all remember that song? That used to be my jam. You left without a word, nothing to say. Okay. All right, so the TV Deets basically, let me make sure this is getting shared on my screen. What's up? What's up, everybody? Hey, Shantoria. Ooh, I've never met a Shantoria. Okay. What's up, book nerd? How you doing? Cherise, Kendra, Jazzy J. Y'all, strangely enough, can I tell y'all something? I really do miss my lives being like this small and this intimate, it's because there's not that many of us in here. Because when I first started on here, I swear it used to feel like I was talking to myself. And honestly and truthfully, I am not the most social person, so it is much easier for me to talk to myself than for me to talk to other people. So I naturally entertain myself and like say goofy stuff. So I'm saying like it's been really, Michael, not today. Not today. All right. But listen, let me get into this. So it says literal fire. Newbie, Nneka versus Wendy, and the husbands in the mix. Karen's pickleball event truthfully had it all. Now, this really bothered me because I knew that when this woman was coming onto the show, or I felt when this woman was coming onto the show and she was being introduced by Ashley, I already. Yes, sir, you can get it after the show. Anyway, so I already knew that when Ashley had introduced the newbie, I had already knew that there was going to be some tension between her and Wendy, because I thought it was quite a coincidence that they hired somebody who was a lawyer who basically, went to school, does political correspondence, and everything else like that. And the roles seem so similar between her and Wendy. Not only that, but she's also of Nigerian descent. right? Like none of this is coincidental. I feel like all of this was a part of a plot in the scheme that they came to try to come at Wendy. Now, me personally, I don't want to assume the worst about Nneka, and I went to go look up how to pronounce her name. By the way, it's not Nneka, it's really Nneka. You just it's like an A, but it's like got two N's in front of it, and it's an E. So it's Nneka. So Nneka came in, and I thought that there's a potential chance that she and Wendy can hit it off and gel together, being successful Black women who had to power through terrains that go against who they naturally are, right? But when I saw that her connection into the group was Ashley, and how Ashley is very close to Giselle and Robin, I knew at that point that that was not what was going to happen, right? Now listen, I want to talk to Wendy and Nneka. I'm gonna start with you, Wendy. Sis. Wait, and also let's drill into these comments, because this is another thing I had an issue with. Like, this is what I be talking about when I say y'all are colorists. It's like I just knew Wendy was going to see her as competition, and Angelo Carter absolutely had the correct response. Like, why was Wendy automatically the villain here? Like, why do you think Wendy saw this woman as competition? Like, why is it that Wendy is the hater? Like, why is it that y'all always want to assume the worst about Wendy and Candace? Like, it really boils my blood, y'all. I really don't like that. It's like us always, Wendy, Wendy, and Wendy. But I'm gonna wait before I get into this. I'm gonna say hi to some people. What's up? Another round. Child, you and his cone, y'all. Michael got neutered. He been bumping his cone all over the room, child, all over the house. He can't walk through the doors no more. I don't even know. I don't know how that's possible because the cone ain't even that big. He just y'all. He been bumping that cone against the back of my leg since he got back from the vet. He been bumping my legs since he got back from the vet. I don't know if this is some type of, payback, but whatever the case may be. But listen, I gotta talk to you, Wendy. Sit down for a second. Now, Wendy, I know you smarter than you look. I mean, you look smart. Oh, that came across kind of shady. Let me take that back. You are smart. I'm gonna tell you this. If any point in time there was for you to take the high road, it is now. Now, when it comes to the green-eyed bandits, I want you to take it to the pits when it comes to those women. Like, get down and dirty when it comes to them. But you have to learn how to move strategically, Wendy. You have to learn how to let people show their motives. And I don't want you to fall into the trap in arguing or fighting this new girl and coming across as some type of hater that they're going to paint you out to be, because I can already tell what's going to be said in the confessionals. Wendy's just jealous because this is a real girl that makes real money and she got real degrees. Wendy just mad because there's a new girl who also got educated. I can already hear the shade. Wendy is just mad because Nneka is a girl that she really wants to be. It's definitely going to be pitting them against each other. Right? But this is the time, Wendy, when you could further make yourself a fan favorite on the show, because it already, like, Nneka's already being pulled in via Ashley, and we already know that she's on the side of the green-eyed bandits at this point. And I'm just going to assume, because we don't really know that yet, but we just know anything coming from Ashley towards Wendy and Candace ain't no good, right? So let's move on. So what needs to happen, Wendy? What there needs to be done? You need to politely, talk to this lady, be friendly, cordial, welcoming, right? And give her that rope to hang herself if she came with ill intent. Don't allow these two wild jaw dogs, i.e., Robin and Giselle, to bring somebody in to paint you out to be something that you're not, because this is going to be an attack on everything that you stand for. Listen and hear me here. See, you are a woman that fights for justice. You be on CNN, Fox News, all of these different places, panels talking about colorism, featureism, the democracy, the economy, legislation. The last thing that you want to do is come on camera looking like that you are going at a lady who looks just like you. Now, she don't look like you per se, like, facial features, but somebody who shares similar features to you, dark skin, educated, lawyer. Well, you ain't a lawyer, but I'm talking about, like, just the levels of education, political commentary. Although I've never seen Nneka on any type of I looked it up. I couldn't find her on no CNN or on no Fox News. I wasn't able to find that. Now, it's not to say that she hasn't done it. Maybe she has, but I haven't found a video. But I have not been able to find anything about her doing political commentary. That's just me. But the last thing you want to do is come across as if you're hating on somebody, and then in another breath, when you're outside of the show, seeming as if you just want to uplift Black women and do all of these different things. But when a Black woman comes on, the camera, you're hating on them. And I know that that's not your nature. I can see that, but I know that it's easy for, the fans to be manipulated. And I'm going to be honest, I don't think that the fans are that smart that watches this show in totality, because we still trying to get them to understand where the colorism things is coming from. They can't even understand and compute that, right? So I'm saying that while this woman is shading you and trying to pick fights, take the high road and allow her to hang herself, right? Don't fall into this. When she trying to shade you, whatever the case may be, I would be like, I don't know. It just seemed that she doesn't like me. But I really like her, and I love her degrees. I love strong, successful Black women. Like, give her the props and the kudos and allow her to hang herself. Now, as far as you, Nneka, I truthfully hope, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, sir. I truthfully hope that you're not going to allow yourself to be used as a pawn, or be used as a vehicle to attack a Black woman who shares similar features than you. I would hope that that's not the case. It will be very counterproductive, and I promise you, I don't know if I'm going to review the show, but I will come here just to drag you. I will attack you verbally, of course, not anything physically, but I'm saying, like, I will come on here to get in that ass. I will come here to get in that ass. Especially after, this last season that we had, when you saw that this woman was assaulted, that you saw this woman went through all of that type of stuff. And I'm just saying, like, the least you can do, Nneka, is get this girl some grace. Because I know you, as somebody who's dark-skinned, Black, who's had to go through all of these different things, in their own respective industry to gain the respect and in the things that you earn and deserve. I know that you know what it feels like to be treated differently because of the way that you look. And to have people going against you because you don't fit the archetype of what's classically viewed as beauty when it comes to European facial features, i.e., light skin, narrow noses, smaller lips, all of those different types of things. It don't matter if she identifies dark skin or not. At the end of the day, when I look at her, I see a brownie for my brownie. Yeah, I gotta go get my nails done today. I've been getting manicures. but but yes, like the last thing, and then another thing. I don't understand what it is. I don't know what it is about Giselle and Robin and Ashley that makes y'all decide to want to hang out with them. Like, in my opinion, and from my vantage point, I like to hang out with like-minded people. I like to hang out with grubs that I can, vibe and identify with. I like to hang out with people that has some type of decorum, education, success. Now, it was not to say that I'm judging people and saying that, oh, if you ain't had this, you can't hang out with me. That's not that. But I'm saying that I like to attract like-minded people around me. Y'all who are so accomplished, what do you see in Robin and Giselle that makes you decide to want to grovel at their feet for their acceptance when they offer nothing? Lack of education, lack of professional success, lack of couth, decorum, class, grace, all of those things they just lack. But y'all are wanting to, y'all are wanting to brownie for my like I'm saying, like Robin looks like she don't even shave her armpits, and y'all are trying to sit here and like grovel for her acceptance. I don't get it. I can't and I won't. I can't and I don't. I don't get that. I don't get it. Sorry, y'all. It's a little lack of style, lack of marriage, just lack of hygiene. Because you can't forget when Juan said that he used to have to force Robin to take a bath. Lack of hygiene, lack of edges, lack of plucked frontals, lack of parts in the wig. It's just they lack a lot of things. Lack of style, lack of a waist. But you want to know what they don't lack? Big backs and big shoulders. They don't lack in that area. One thing Giselle and Robin and Ashley are bountiful and abundant in is big shoulders and big backs. Well, I guess you can't really say that about Ashley no more, huh? She's not a part of the big back society. Now she's just a part of the big shoulder society. Right? Oh yeah, and they don't lack necks. Oh no. One thing Gisela's gonna do is have an amalgamation of necks. This neck, that neck, fish neck, turkey neck, black neck, blue neck. I'll be here next week. It's giving a whole bunch of necks. I don't know if I'm gonna watch next season either. Honestly, I don't know. Y'all. I'm a little uneasy. I just want to see what the dynamic is going. The dynamic is going to be the same because the same people are coming back. The same people are coming back. Candace and Wendy are still going to be on the defense. Karen is going to be floating in the middle. Then you got Giselle, Ashley, and Robin and Mia. I don't know whose idea was it for Mia to come back, but I hope you feel that you're gonna achieve what y'all want to achieve next season. Hey Gina. And it's bothering me, y'all. It's really bothering me. All those ladies minus Candace will ride off Wendy and the newbies drama. I know. And and y'all, I really want, Candace and Wendy to be those girls. But as I watched the Real Ultimate Girls Trip, season, I watched it. I just didn't review it. I watched it, but I didn't review it. I'm seeing that Candace is not the strongest of personalities. Yeah, she's a person that, what Candace reminds me of, and this is in no way to call her she reminds me of a snake. She reminds me of a snake. And hear me out when I say this now. It's not to say that she is a backstabber or whatever the case may be. When I say that she reminds me of a snake, snakes are defensive creatures. They can't see that well. They can only see in heat vision. They can't they can only be able to tell what things are based on their scent. They can't see. They don't go around trying to antagonize. Majority of the times, snakes are trying to defend themselves, besides when they're trying to eat something. But snakes try to defend. They're not good antagonists, but they defend themselves when need be. They stay off to the corner, wrap themselves up, try to get their prey when they need to. But then they're always on the defense because they can't see. They can't run. They ain't got no legs. They ain't got no vision. They just got smell. So they don't know what's trying to get at them. So their response is always going to be to nip at whatever comes at them. And to me, that is exactly what Candace is. She's not the type to antagonize. She's not the type to venture into territories that she knows there's going to be drama and try to, to stir the pot. She's not like that. She's the type to just defend herself. So she's going to be able to read you down, but only when you come for her. And that's an issue in this group, because these other girls are constantly antagonizing and y'all are always on the defense, and it begins to look like bullying like that, but y'all don't never switch to the offensive. So it just looks like y'all are just being railroaded, and y'all are not strong enough personalities to balance out what's happening. And this is what I love, and this is why I say that Kenya is a legend, because Kenya literally was going at it with everybody on the cast, right? Kenya was going at it with everybody. She showed up to that event with that fishnet bodysuit on, with them booty pads in there. She showed up with a band. Like she's with the antics. She might have gotten a little bit, lighter, a little bit more nicer since she's had Brooklyn, praise the Lord. But at the end of the day, she was with the antics. And unfortunately, Wendy and Candace are not with the antics. And that's what I was saying last season during, all of my reviews that I did. By the way, if y'all I unprivated all of my old content, because I felt like it was a little bit unfair. I don't have to erase everything from my past. My past is going to be my past. My behavior is going to be my behavior. So as long as I'm making an advantageous, move forward and changing the way, that I handle my content, then that's all that matters. I can't erase the stuff that I did in the past. And I know that a lot of y'all did come because of that content, and y'all do go back and look at it. So I unprivated it, and I don't know if y'all caught that or not, but if y'all want to go look at all of that old content, y'all can now. It's it's back up. But what I'm saying is that Wendy was not doing enough last season. And I'm saying, she was reading the girls down. She was putting the girls in their place. She had a lot of great moments. But when I say she wasn't doing enough, ain't no way that y'all gonna tell me where I can and cannot be at a filming. If you don't want me there, I'ma show up anyway. I'ma show up. I'ma pop up. As soon as they would have hosted that the family fun day, I would have popped up with my children. I would have been like, what's up, everybody? I would have been like, with the antics. I would have told my children, you can go run around in circles in the field, because obviously there's not, anything productive to do here. But we Africans, so we can make fun, with just nature within itself. It's so many things that you could have did. Like I'm saying, this is the place for the antics. This is the place for you to have fun. This is the place for you to just make a mockery of it all. If they don't want you there, pop up anyway. And and cause the scene. When nobody had been mad if you would have popped, they would have been mad, but they're already mad anyway. Give them a reason to be mad. You sitting here they just mad. Give them a reason to be. like it like if you're not you cannot allow people to tell you what you can and cannot be. Like I would have popped up there throwing flower petals, like skipping, family fun day, knowing that the girls were mad that I was there, but I don't care. At the end of the day, who gonna beat me up? Who gonna escort me out of a park? The park is recreational. Anybody could be here. This is a public place. I can be whatever I want to be. At the end of the day, you have to demand the respect that you want. If you're just going to sit back and allow these people to do whatever they want to do, they're going to continue to do this. You got, like, if they don't want you there, pop up anyway. That's what the show is about. I guarantee you the producers ain't going to be mad if you pop up and cause a scene. And according to the people on the Twitter, they love when scenes are popped off anyway. They don't care. Like they think it was a serve that you got a drink splashed in your face. Right? Hear me out. I'm trying to help you navigate these, these pathways. I'm trying to couldn't nobody. And then another thing I have an issue with, and this is my issue with the fan base. I don't know what y'all think y'all doing. I really don't know why y'all keep on telling Wendy that she needs to leave the show, that she's better than this. Why does she need to leave the show if she's in the right, if she's doing what she's supposed to do as a cast member, being transparent, being entertaining, but the rest of the women are not? Why should she leave the show? And then we still gonna watch next season after she leaves. And then the girls who made her leave or pushed her to leave are gonna be back on the show getting paid. While Wendy gonna be at home? What type of punishment is it for her to leave the show? Like, why do y'all keep on saying she need to leave or Candace need to? No, them other hoes need to leave. Those other girls need to leave. Stop telling this girl that she needs to leave the show. Why would you leave this opportunity to get paid, multiple six figures? For when, because of Giselle and Ashley and Robin? Y'all want her to leave the show? Y'all telling her that she's better than this. Girl, you could be better than what you want to be better than, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna collect this bag. Like, I don't know why y'all keep on saying that, because y'all ain't gonna stop watching when Wendy and Candace leave. Y'all not. Y'all gonna continue to watch, bring in views, and these women that y'all said that they needed to leave because of are gonna continue to get bags because of you. So why do you feel that Candace and Wendy should leave? Because they're above the show. When the show is about wives who are running businesses and doing all of these great things in a community, why should they leave the show? That is so stupid to me. No, Wendy and Candace don't need to leave the show. If anybody needs to leave, it needs to be Robin and Ashley. I would say Giselle, but I know that ain't gonna never happen. So let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Oh. Rob Crater should have been let go. Pennywise should have been demoted. I literally be forgetting about Mia. I literally forget about Mia. I promise you, I forgot that she was even on the cast. Literally. I was not even thinking about her. And then, like, when I was just calling out the names, her name didn't even register in my mind. That's how irrelevant that she really is. And I don't know who's in control of this show. I don't know, I don't know who is out here doing the casting, but this ain't it. Exactly, Kia. Like, it really be bothering me. Like, Wendy, and then they keep on saying, Wendy don't have no alliances or no friends. Like, Wendy needs to lead a show. No, Wendy don't. Kenya didn't have any that. Kenya didn't have nobody. Nobody liked Kenya. Candy didn't like Kenya. Nene didn't like Kenya. Cynthia didn't like Kenya. Phaedra didn't like Kenya. Portia didn't like Kenya. Who else was on the show? Ken didn't like Kenya. Nobody liked Kenya. She didn't have no alliances. She didn't have no friendships, no real. She was on there fighting by herself, and it still made good TV. You don't need nobody. You don't need nobody. As long as you willing to cause a scene and fight through the drama. And the thing about it is, I hate to be talking like this because it ain't like I've ever been on a reality show. I ain't never been on a reality show, so let me shut up. Let me shut up. Okay, but for real, y'all have to separate the two, your real life and and then not to say that you shouldn't show your real life, but I'm saying when you come into a scene, leave your feelings at home. Know that this is a job. Leave your feelings at home. See, that's why Candace was crying all season, because she brought her feelings with her and she thought that them two backstabbing women were her friends. I hope you learned. But anyway, if she would have left her feelings at home, she would have been in a better place. See, last season she kind of learned how to do that, to leave her feelings at home. But then it kind of all fell apart when she went right into the Real Ultimate Girls Trip, and she up there crying to Giselle, talking about, I can't trust you. I thought you were my friend. Sir, what are you doing? Could you please stop bumping? Can you please stop bumping my y'all? This dog. Could you please stop? Okay, we can play after I get off. You ain't even supposed to be standing up. You still have your sutures. Knock it off. Ciao. Excuse me. Y'all, my dog don't like to allow me to be great. He don't. But anyway, what I was saying is, it ain't it when you crying over people that never looked at you like that. That's what Wendy was trying to do, but she was labeled an A kisser. What was she trying to do? There should have been repercussions for the ish starters, demote them and bring in the new girls. But there's not gonna be. So at this point, you start some. I'm saying if like after a certain point, if everybody keeps on antagonize you, antagonize them. Stop taking the high road all the time. Antagonize these people. Don't let them continue to antagonize you. Why should I always be on the defense? Well, remember the Real Ultimate Girls Trip was before season 7. No, Real Ultimate Girls Trip was after season 7, right after they wrapped. So all of that stuff that had happened on the season had already happened, and then they went to Real Ultimate Girls Trip. You don't remember, because she was literally saying, well, Giselle said this about my husband. Giselle accused my husband of SA. So season 7 happened first, then they went immediately into Ultimate Girls Trip. The reunion was later, after the show aired. But all of that stuff that we seen her go through, she went through. The Housewives franchise is dying, and we're all watching it. That is so true. How many of us have jobs we hate people, people you don't care for, and still go to work? This is a job. Until they get a better job, make that money and get your peace elsewhere. Exactly. Hey, Shayla said, I love you so much. Y'all, shout out to Shayla said and Conversations with Sean. Y'all, I don't know. I'm about to tell y'all something. Y'all about to gag. I don't know. Well, maybe not, because I ain't nobody special, child. I will be reviewing I will be reviewing Love and Marriage Huntsville this season. It almost hurt coming out of my mouth. But I won't be reviewing it here because I don't play like that. I'll be reviewing it on Conversations with Sean's channel. Because because she, you know, she definitely, she cool. I like her. So I'm gonna be reviewing it with Conversations with Sean and Shay Renee online. I think yeah. So it's gonna be me, Shay Renee, and Conversations with Sean. We're making a permanent panel with the three of us, and we'll be reviewing that show, and we'll also be commenting on, you know, pop content, you know, content that's happening in, you know, regular, you know, day to day, you know, that type of stuff. So I just wanted to give y'all a heads up. So, because I know a lot of people been asking, and I'm not gonna be reviewing it here, because I'll cuss y'all out. I'll cuss y'all out, and I'll get real nasty here. And I'm like, that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to be a better person. I'm trying to cuss less. Well, I'm trying to learn how to cuss. I don't want to cuss at all. I'm trying to learn how to be a little bit more selective about the things that I say. Cause y'all, I ain't gonna lie. I went to my past content and I was listening to some stuff that I was saying, and I was cringing. I know that, you know, y'all enjoyed it or whatever the case may be. But I don't know. Me personally, I was not proud of some of the things that I said. A lot of the stuff that I was saying. I was not. Well, get ready for the drama because they are all playing nice and Martell's about to turn up. Well, I already know that this show is on some BS, so I'm not. But you know, I promise Sean that I would commit. I told her I was gonna commit. And I'm gonna commit. I'm gonna do this. Now, I ain't gonna be doing this here. Because, like, you know, if they attack me on her channel, I can, like, I don't have to be, I don't get notifications on her channel. But that, like, as long as they don't come here, I'm fine. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. That's all. Leave me alone. Also, shout out to Chef Don Don for reaching 6K. Isn't that amazing, y'all? How God can take you from one place? Because I remember him saying that he didn't even think that he that he even wanted to do YouTube at a certain point. And now he's at 6,000 subscribers. He's literally 60%, you know, complete, you know, towards having 10,000 subscribers. Like, that is truthfully amazing. And I'm just so happy for him. Like, I love seeing my friends succeed. Like, it's like he's just so consistent. And he really is an inspiration to keep doing this, because him battling the stuff that he's battling on a daily basis, you know, as far as his health, mental, all of those different things, for him to continue to push forward and give y'all content and, you know, give y'all thumbnails, give y'all new intros, give y'all, like, create a whole, you know, award show, you know, do all of these different things. He really cares. And the thing about it is, you can see that the money that you guys pour into his channel really, like, one thing I don't like is channels that have their Cash App up all the time, but they still have the same type of quality that they had back in 2006. Still on a digital camera, still recording with their phone, but you want people to give you money, but you're not upgrading the content. You want money, but you're not upgrading the content. See, that's not what Chef Don Don is doing. Chef Don Don is getting cameras, getting podcast equipment, getting new intros, getting background music, getting professional thumbnails, doing this, doing that. Like, he's like getting interviews. Like, he's really doing this. And that lets you know that as long as you continue to do something and work at it and perfect it, it will become successful. And he's in I'm really happy, and I'm so fulfilled to see how he's achieving the things that he wants to. I really am. But let me not, y'all already know I can get real sentimental and emotional. But yeah, the friendship between you and Chef Don Don is admirable. You guys are always supporting each other. It's nice to see that on YT. I support everybody, and yeah, like why wouldn't I? Like that's my bro. That's my brother. And what I love the most is that, like, I'm not the best communicator, right? I'm not the best communicator when it comes to, talking to people on a regular basis or responding to text messages, whatever the case may be. It's nothing intentional. I'm always at work or at the gym or going here, going there, and I'm not the type to be talking to somebody every day. But I feel like I can hit up Chef Don Don at any time and we can have a really good conversation. And, whenever we talk, it feels like we could just pick up where we left off. We don't have to talk every day. We don't have to talk, every week. But I appreciate that we allow each other to have that space to to live our lives. I can't stand somebody who's always like, you ain't text me today, you didn't text me today, you ain't text me today. I've had friends like that, and it's a little bit suffocating. Because I'm not like that. I don't talk to people every day. I can't I talked to my mama last week. I don't talk to my mama that much. I don't talk to nobody like that. Can you please get out of the blind, sir? Move. What is wrong with you? But yeah. But honestly, it's not just him though. I'm supportive of everybody. I love to see people win. That's why I was so confusing to me. Michael, move out of my blinds. What is wrong with you? Get away from here. Y'all, he is just bumping my curtains. No, I'm not a Scorpio. I'm a Pisces. They wouldn't survive in the 80s. Who wouldn't survive in the 80s? I trying. See, he trying to get corrected. And I try not to do that on here. I try not to get, stern with him in front of people because y'all gonna look at me crazy. I don't want y'all to see me yelling at no dog. But he really trying it right now. Oh, people with phones today. Oh yeah, they wouldn't survive. Yeah, definitely not. Definitely not. I barely am active on my social media. I can't tell you the last time I uploaded a photo to Instagram, a status to Facebook. I do be tweeting a little bit more often though, because it's very quick. I can do that, but it's not like I can take a leave Twitter. But yeah. And yeah, I agree, that is a real friendship. I love Chef Don Don with all my heart, and I'm so proud of him. I'm so proud. And he's an inspiration to me. He's the one who made me feel like I needed to step up my thumbnail game, because I was like, these tacky thumbnails is not working. It's not working. I cannot continue to do that to y'all. I can't continue to do that to y'all. Not with the tacky thumbnails. Y'all remember do y'all remember when my thumbnails used to be me doing a face transplant of the person onto like a picture or something like that? And it just used to be that. Like, child, the thumbnails, they've come a long way. I don't talk to my friends often. Right. I don't talk to my friends often. But I do miss having, my friend there to talk to. I'm not talking about Chef Dunham right now. I'm talking about Trey Sean. Because he's dearly departed. And it's been a real rough week for me. Yep, big back Marcel. What Y'all, I know I said that we gonna be talking about the show on Conversations with Sean's channel, but please, y'all, please refrain from talking about love and marriage Huntsville here. I haven't reached that point of comfortability yet. I promise y'all, I'm not there yet. I don't think I ever will be. I'm strictly doing this on Conversation with Sean and Shay Renee on Line's channel, not mine. Oh yeah, but yeah, I know what y'all talking about. Y'all talking about the thumbnail about y'all talking about the thumbnail about Marcel back. Like the thumbnails used to be funny, but they used to be tacky. They used to be trifling and just cheap. Like it wasn't what it was giving. It wasn't what it was giving, right? It was cool for the time being. But we can't, we can't be like that always, child. Child, it's a little bit warm in here. This light is boiling me. Y'all, I went to go get my nails done. Right? And this is my first time. Well, at the time, this is my first time really getting the manicure and getting like designs and stuff like that. I'm about to show you what I'm talking about. Like, it was so cute. I'm gonna show y'all the inspiration and then I'm gonna show y'all the result. Give me a second. Okay, cool. So like, yeah, this was the what I was trying to do, right? That's what I was trying to get. Like, so when I was trying to get this, I was trying to tell him, I was like, I want you to underline or create a shadow of, of glitter underneath the black, but I was meaning like, like underline it, with some silver. This man gave me a glitter coat over, like, over and under the squiggly lines, y'all. I wasn't mad at it after the fact. I wasn't mad at it. I wasn't mad at it, or whatever the case may be. I was cool with it. But I was like, this isn't necessarily what I was asking for. But I was like, you know what? I'm really interested to see what they're gonna do this upcoming time I come, because I'm going today. But like, yeah. I am my week has been meh. It's been okay. It wasn't bad. Um, I did, I was kind of down in the dumps. I was definitely in bed all day yesterday because I was a little bit sad and down or whatever the case may be. But I'm trying to, push through that because I know that those type of feelings I'm gonna have, because I lost somebody very close to me. But when those times, come around, I'll try my best to. Well, I'm not gonna try. I will lean on God. That's what it is. I did not go to church today. Honestly, simply because I didn't feel like it. But I will be going this upcoming Sunday, and I will be there on Wednesday. But for Bible study. But I just did not feel like it today. But I know you're supposed to push through that. But I wasn't doing it today. I really want to go get my nails done, though. I really want to go get my nails done. Just keep pushing. You're not on your own, Jeremy. Remember that. Thank y'all. I love how we can start off on one thing and we can end it, being saying stuff that's uplifting towards one another, But yeah, so I think that wraps up all of the stuff that I had to say about, Wendy and Nneka. So yeah. Also, y'all, I'm back in the gym. it's been real difficult to get, after surgery to get back to where I was. I feel like I've gained my weight back. It's just not giving what it needs to be gave. Like I got to start a new diet this upcoming week. I'm just not looking for it. I can definitely understand that. I lost my mom and dad and I have moments like that. Yeah, I'm so sorry to hear that. You have my condolences. I cannot imagine what it feels like losing a parent. So I pray that God extends you some peace and comfort, during the hard times. Yeah, grief ain't no joke. And I've been trying to lean like, I feel like my friend's passing, there at least is some type of silver lining to it because it has, resparked my interest in like, trying to get to know God on like, a better, level, and trying to really, better myself and do things that are pleasing to him and stuff like that. Like at this point, y'all, I'm abstinent. I'm not dating. I ain't having no sex. Y'all already know. I used to get it popping. Y'all already know. If there was a like, I used to get it clapping. Like at one point, it used to get like that. But now, I can't even tell you the last time. I can't even tell you the last time I didn't you had somebody even lock eyes on me like that. Look, but I'm trying to be better. But like, yeah. Any questions that did y'all have something to say when it came up to the Wendy thing? I can drop the link, but I don't think y'all. I already know that for some reason y'all don't like to come up here and talk to me, and that's completely fine. Jeremy, don't leave it for too long. Food replaces it. Well, food can't replace it because I'm not trying to gain that weight back. I'm not. I'm already trying to get my strength back. I didn't y'all like I felt like I had surgery in April. I went back to the gym and I had surgery in March, went back to the gym in April and felt like I was just learning how to walk again. I was like, it's giving paraplegic. Like I was like, it's definitely giving paraplegic. It's definitely not giving, that I've done this before. Yeah, it's definitely not easy. Lost my parent 4 years ago. And that's why I wanted to, although me and my mom have a very complicated relationship, um, and there's a lot of hurt there. I wanted to try to, repair that. Even if I had to even if I had to, to be the bigger person and, call her first or whatever the case may be, because no, she was calling me, but I was forwarding her the voicemail. But I wanted to, fix that in case anything were to happen to either one of us. Cause although me and my mom's personalities may not be the most complementary towards one another. Me and my mom's personalities are complete polar opposites. My mom is talkative. My mom is a young spirit. My mom is an extrovert. She loves making friends. My mom is just like my mom. That's just who my mom is, and she birthed somebody who is the complete opposite. I'm not a social butterfly. I don't talk to that many people. I'm not that warm. I'm not that kind. Well, I am very kind, but I'm just not that warm towards people. Um, I'm very old spirited. I'm not that trusting towards many people. I can kind of be judgmental, honestly. And my mom, we just never like our personalities just never, you know, it never really hit like that. But I love my mama to death. And my mom was hilarious. One thing my mama gonna do is make me cry. I see you in the back, Lord Karma. One thing my mama's gonna do is like make me cry of laughter. She can definitely make me laugh. She's hilarious. I actually do think I've gotten my humor from my mama. That's one thing I did take from her face, her her humor, her face. I have that. But outside of that, like my personality, I'm very introverted. And I'm very, closed off and recluse. The fact that Bravo was rewarding that white woman when Kenya was demoted and left, I don't want to bother watching that a symbol of Rachel. Woo! Not you called these ladies Rachel Dolezal. Oh God, not Rachel Dolezal. My mama is pretty. My mama's very pretty. My mama's very pretty. I'll show y'all what she looked like. I'll show you what my mama looked like. My mama be watching my content. She said it. She said it. She be in here. She said it. She be in here watching it sometimes. So so she gonna be very excited when I show y'all who she is. Mama, one thing my mama love. She love compliments. One thing Beverly love is compliments. You can't compliment Beverly enough. If you gonna give Beverly a compliment, baby, she gonna love it. Listen, that's one thing she love is a compliment. I don't know. Like it's crazy because I've not like me and her have always just been polar opposites. And I remember, growing up, I used to be like, Mama, I don't like your friends. Them ain't your friends. And that's something that your mama usually says to you when you grow up, right? Them ain't they ain't your friends. Them ain't your friends. You ain't got no friends. But that's the way I was, with my mama. I was literally saying the same thing to her. Okay. Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all what I'm talking about. My mama. Let me see. It's been a minute. I have so many screenshots and stuff in my phone, y'all. I'm trying to. Okay, I have that one. Okay. Child. My mama be serving face, y'all. She be serving face. That's one thing she love to do. She love to take a good photo, child. Anyway, I'm gonna show you what she looked like. Shout out to you, mama. So this is my mama. That is my mama, y'all. This is my mama. This is mama. This is mama speaks. One thing my mama love to do. Yep. Yeah, that's my mama though. Yeah, she pretty. One thing my mama love, she love when people tell me I look like her. She love the fact my mama love that we look alike. I can't I can't tell y'all how much she love that. She loves to bring that up. She love to bring it up. She love to bring it up. One thing she gonna do is bring up the fact that I look like her. I could have gotten into a car accident, my leg broke, I'm getting taken up on the stretcher. And she was like, well, baby, at least you look like me. That's the type of energy she be on. She got that pose down. Stop playing with, look, don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Look, don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it.
Hello.
What's up, Karma Collective?
Does this sound okay? Because that's really close to me mouth. um, what it is, I was hearing you talking about your mum and stuff like that. I can give you some advice from my experience relating to my parents. I
Okay.
avoided my parents for many years, and I was always that kid. If anything started, we'd be arguing like hell and wouldn't say eye to eye. Then what happened was when I got into my late 30s, serious stuff was happening. My father was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, and my mum nearly died in a car crash with my niece. Someone ran into it and the car flipped and smashed all over. She literally nearly died.
I'm
And
sorry.
what happened was it put things into perspective, saying what really matters. And you realise your parents are not going to be around forever. So that's what made me like change the way I look at things because you think they are going to be there forever and they're not. And so I put my differences aside and listened to what she had to say. And now we've become like the closest ever from me being a kid when I was close with her. Now I'm more close with her now than ever. And you just got to realize your parents are not there forever, so make the most of it. That's the advice I can give you.
Mm-hmm. Well, I appreciate that.
But yeah, it's good. And I don't get what this Martell's doing with Cherie.
I, Calm Collective, not here. I like do not bring those Love and Marriage Huntsville people here. I can't now.
No, no, I'm on about Atlanta.
We can when it comes to it, like when it comes to Atlanta, that's cool. But
No,
I can't like what I don't like Love and Marriage Huntsville fans. Y'all are not welcome here.
I was watching the
Y'all are not welcome here. This is
I
not a
was
safe place for you. Will get cussed out.
I was watching the trailer for Atlanta where they at the party, Marlo's face looking at them, and then Sheree and Martell at the end of it sitting on the table, and I'm just like, what is he doing there? Like, what is this all about? Like, really? And I
Mhm.
just thought, oh, I hope they don't ruin it. And then I heard about the new housewife in Potomac, and I thought maybe this is Wendy's come up, so she's not windmilling anymore, and she'll come into her own. If she's
Mm.
beefing with this woman, taking the emphasis off the green-eyed bandits.
I
So
see. Oh, and
I
my
think it'd
mom,
be
my
good.
mom is an Aquarius. That's her sign. Child, don't say that to the Scotty by nature, child. Don't
I
tell
swear,
Scotty.
I swear, I think someone's following me in this chat.
Who?
Sarah Real Talk. I can't get rid of her. I'm
Oh,
joking. She's one of my
look, I
friends.
was like, I don't know anything about that. Look, y'all coming on here to argue. I can't. I don't know.
She's one of my friends. I'm joking.
Uh,
But yeah, it's just I wanted to give you that little bit of advice to say, honestly, stick with your parents because when they're not there, that's it. It's done. You know what I mean? And I learned a valuable lesson. And watching someone slowly die, like every day with Alzheimer's, it's not good. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
make the most of what you have time with family because it is important.
right.
So that's what I've just want to say to you, because you'll miss it in the end.
Yeah, but thank you. I appreciate that.
And everyone is always rooting for you, Jeremy. Even
Thank
if you
you.
may think that you're on your own, you are not. We will turn up. I may not be here every time, but I will turn up to see how you're doing and ask how your week's been.
Thank you. I
Because
appreciate that.
everyone deserves support at the end of the day when they're going through rough stuff. At the end of the day, I do. I ask Chef Don when I'm in his how he's doing all the time because I know he's going through stuff. And it's the same with prosperity and Nola and everyone. Like, see how they do when I'm around. So we are here for you as well as you us being here for us. Because you
Thank
do
y'all.
make you do make content for us to watch. So you are doing something positive. And
Yeah,
people,
I'm trying. Like I'm really I'm trying to really push through the because I don't know what it is. I don't know what to call it. I don't could you please get out of my blinds, Michael? Please do not make me tell you again, or you will go in the crate. Sit. Thank you. Um what I was saying, I'm sorry.
you're in a situation at the moment.
Oh yeah, I don't know what it is that, you know, maybe it's because I was just so drained or whatever the case may be. But I don't have the ability. I don't have the ability to be as consistent as I want to be. You know, like I would love to be really consistent, but I don't have that in me. I don't.
Right?
Like it's not, you know, it's not. I can't. It's hard, you know. It's like I get burnt out very easily. I don't. So I don't know what direction this is gonna be going. Like I'm trying to figure it out. You know, like people come like tell me I should talk about this or talk about that. Michael is a good companion. Child, this is a douchebag. Like this dog is a douchebag. Like I'm trying to tell y'all, this dog is a douchebag.
He
Like
loves them to bits, really. The thing is, Jeremy, you just do what you want to do, and you take your time about it. You don't have to be constantly on, because that's how you burn yourself out, and you get bored of it because you don't have that feeling that you want to talk about something. You know what you want to talk about, but I will give you the biggest hint. What makes you unique from most people is the humility when you tell people how you F up on your days. It is hilarious that you can laugh at yourself and you can do that. And no one does that because they always want to put on an act. And if you act like that, you acting more human, and it's more intriguing to watch and endearing to watch because you will admit your faults, and it's just hilarious to listen to. It's like a comedian. These stories, what you come out with, they could be on TV for story content, for comedies. It's funny.
right.
So I think that's your main, what you call it. I think that's where your unique part is when you open up and talk about your actual life and your mess ups.
Oh yeah. Like oh yeah, y'all, my beard fell off.
So
My beard,
just
look,
just
I have
stick
it
to
right
being you.
here. These two things right here, this crimson, what is it? Crimson and Cajun spice. Y'all, my beard is still red. It's still now. It's not an issue. Like it looks nice against this skin tone. Like it oxidized darker, and like if I would have just left it alone, it would have been fine. I'm gonna dye it again. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. Now the only thing is, I'm not gonna try to texturize it in the same, you know, in the same day. I'm gonna wait weeks. I'm gonna wait some weeks. But then again, if I wait weeks, will the color be gone by then? But then again, I don't know how that work. My cat is punking me, slapping in it. So I don't. Well, he don't do that over here. He don't do that over here. Michael don't boss anybody around because last time I checked, Michael don't be buying a lick of dog food. I don't play those games. Like he's a male dog. I have to be dominant, or else he just gonna walk all over me. It might get easier now that he's gotten neutered, but I can't, you know, I can't really tell. But like when he did before he got neutered, oh, he tried me all the time. Oh, Michael will try you. Michael will look like you'll be like, Michael, don't cross that line. He'll put one paw over it, look up and see what you're gonna do.
Anyway,
Yes, he's with the antics.
anyways, I'm going to drop down, but I'll be listening.
Okay.
As Sarah pointed out, I need to go and get a shower. But the thing is, just you be you, warts, faults, all, and that's the way what makes your content great. Because I am laughing my back off when you show your vulnerability side, like when you mess up and you reel about it. No one does that here, and that's what makes you unique, and
Thank
it's
you.
real.
I appreciate that.
So that's what I think is your best selling point. Then it's commenting on housewife stuff and social media and things. But if you're open and honest, that is what makes you unique. And that's what people want to see
Oh, thank you.
because they can relate to that. Right, I'm dropping down. Have a
Okay.
good weekend and
All
get out
right.
of the funk and realize everyone's rooting for you. I'm not doing a Tyra Banks, but everyone's rooting for you and just have fun with it and go with the flow.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Right, goodbye, everybody.
Bye. All right, y'all. So, so yeah, y'all. For those of y'all who don't know, like I tried to dye my beard. Like so, I called myself. I was like, I was going on YouTube, or not YouTube, but I was like, well, yes, I think it was YouTube. I was on YouTube, and it's this guy on here named Waterboy, but his like Instagram name is Tai X Chi, like TAIXCHI, Tai Chi, and like I'm gonna move on from but like yeah, he's a looker, but like he was like dyeing his beard, and I was like, oh my god, it looks so cute. And I was like, if I could just dye my beard like a dark burgundy or like a dark red, that would really do it. That would really be really cute against my skin tone. And so I went, I was yes, Jeremy, our ADHD king. Yes, you know something? I really want to talk about that. A lot of people don't realize that I have ADHD. And I'm serious. Like real ADHD, like a lot of people don't understand that. Like it's very hard for me to stick to one topic. I'd really be trying. Like I really try. Like it's very like my mind just goes to so many different places at once. And it's almost like squirrel, like that, but not really. Yeah, I have ADHD and I suffer from chronic depressive disorder. I take well, I'm going to be honest. I don't be taking my medication too often. I don't. And I think that's the issue here. But the thing is, when I take it, I just don't feel like myself. And I'm not really trying to go through all different types of medication, to see what works. Because I've already went through like 4 or 5 different types of medication and different milligrams, and it just it was causing memory loss. It was a lot of things I was going through. When I was in the military, that's when I got my prescriptions. Now I go to the VA, they give me my prescriptions because they'll always, do that. But I'm not really trying to like experiment with new medication anymore. Like I was having short-term memory loss, y'all. I was forgetting things. It was bad. I don't know if Nneka watched the previous season. If she didn't, she'll be in for a rude awakening when the green eyed bandits bum attack her in her marriage. Don't say nothing. Oh, so I did bleach it. Oh, baby. This like I'm about to show y'all. So look. So the first thing I did, hold on, this what the influencers be doing. You see this? So I mixed these two, and it makes a bleach. The bleach so strong, y'all. The bleach so strong, y'all. It would bleach your clothes. Listen, the bleach is strong. Then I mixed that and I bleached my beard, and it turned like a bright orange. Like I thought it was gonna be blonde, but I was like, this isn't blonde. This is a bright orange, but I guess like it had already activated my hair to be colored at that point. So I had went after I had bleached it, And I was just so shocked, y'all, because I never bleached my hair before. I never did that. Um, what happened next was like it turned bright orange, and I was like, "Oh my god, this kind of cute." I was like, "Okay." I was like, "It's giving a little bit of Willy Wonka in a chocolate factory or whatever," but I'm here for it. It's giving a little oompa loompa doopity doo, but like I was like, it's working for me. But I was like, you know what? Orange is not the color that I wanted, and I already bought the coloring, so I ended up mixing these two. So this one is crimson, and then this one is Cajun spice. Now I'm going to be mixing these two, and I'm going to get a darker color, a darker red. I'm gonna mix three, or I might try to put a little bit of purple in there to make my own version of burgundy that I want, right? And I'm gonna color again in the future. I just shaved my beard again for the second time because my beard was growing, but the hair is still damaged. Like the hair that like I was not able to like to fully shave off because my skin was damaged. Um, like it was fully grown out, but the hair was still damaged, so I had to cut it off again. So this upcoming time when it grows back out, I'm gonna keep it. No, it was bright. It was more like Dorito. But then I guess y'all call Trump Dorito too. So I guess that But like yeah, I put this color on it and it turned like a bright red. And I was like, ooh, God. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. I was like, I was like, this ain't it. Like this isn't what I thought I was gonna get. This isn't what I wanted, and I just don't know, and I just don't know, and I just don't know. But like after that, I had said to myself, I'm gonna go to the beauty supply store. I was like, I'm gonna go to the beauty supply store and I'ma go get a burgundy tomorrow. And I'm gonna just color it again tomorrow. But then I was like, you know what? Since the hair feel dry and strong, do a little tug test. I was like, I'm gonna texturize it tonight. And then I'm gonna color it again tomorrow. Wrong idea. Wrong idea. X on the play. I shouldn't have did that. Y'all really gotta go get my nails done today. But I was going for like a dark burgundy, like a dark burgundy. Yeah, like a dark burgundy brown, if that makes any sense. Like a dark burgundy with it's a little bit of brown in it, but like yeah, but burgundy. And I was gonna like dye my eyebrows, I dye my mustache. If y'all can see, let me see. I don't know if I hold on. Child. I ain't gonna even do that because I ain't even trying to drag myself like that. But yeah, my mustache is red if y'all can see. But yeah, yeah. Oh dang, it's raining outside. Oh Lord. I cannot wait till I get my nails done, y'all. So I got so I got a couple designs that I'm planning on getting. I just don't know which one I'm gonna decide when I get there. I'm so this is the so hold on. So this is what I was thinking about getting this one. If y'all could see it, like this. This is what I want next. This is what I'm gonna get today. Or I might get a different version of that. Or I might do this one. Y'all gonna be like, but it looked the same. So shut up. See, this one got a little orange in it. You is that somebody bent over? What are you talking about? You lying? Ain't nobody bent over. Shut up, young risky. I was like, I don't have that. What are you talking about, child? Let me get up off of here. You cutting up. You out here being, you still being managed. Ain't got no time. Okay, yo. You want to say goodbye? You want to say bye to the people, Michael? Y'all, Michael want to say bye to everybody. Oh, you want to say no? No, we don't do that. We black. You good? All right. Thank you. All right. Cool, y'all. That cone. I'm so happy that he has that cone on. Child, that cone has blocked him from doing a whole bunch of ignorant stuff around his house. Like he can't reach things no more. Every single time he tries, like he got that cone on the side of him. Like he might like this cone maybe. I may keep this cone on him. Like he's supposed to have the cone on for 14 days, but it might be 21. Just to make sure that he's really healed. Okay. Just so I can be a responsible parent. And leave him in my room by himself. I don't like to have him in the crate. I don't like to have him in the crate though. So like if I could have him in the house, like in my room, with this cone on, I don't have to worry about him doing anything crazy. So I think I could just leave him just roam around the house while I'm gone. He got neutered. He got neutered on Friday. That's why he got the cone on. Baby, Michael was hurting on Friday when I picked him up. Like, usually he's always panting because he hates he hates riding in the car. He hates it. He can't stand it. He usually like just like at one point he just and just laid down on the seat. I was like, ooh, child, you really like you going through it, ain't you? Huh? All I heard was ugh. And then he just exhaled, sighed, and just laid down. He was like, I ain't even got it in me. I was like, I already know, buddy. I already know. I already know. I get it. I'm like, just chill. So we about to go back home. We about to lay down. We about to just chill out for the day. I have a white, blue-eyed husky. Ooh, child, them things shed all over the place. But let me shut up because Michael be shedding too. I don't, y'all. If they didn't told you that golden doodles don't shed, that's a lie. That is a lie. That is a lie from the pits of hell. One thing Michael do is shed. I don't know. And the thing is, they said because he mixed with poodle that he ain't supposed to shed. But I feel like he more golden retriever than he is poodle. Honestly, the only thing that he got from that poodle is his size. But outside of that, like he ain't like his hair isn't like super kinky and curly. Like he definitely gives fur. He definitely got that doggy dander. If he get wet, he smell like a wet dog. I thought the cone to my fur baby got stuck under the bed. Not sure how we got out of there in the first place. But there we were. I bet she learned not to do that again. Listen, I'm a tough love type of guy. I'm former military. I love Michael, but like he get tough love over here. I ain't with that. All mew 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 pew 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 stuff. I ain't with all the hugs and kisses. I ain't with the hugs and kisses. Don't need no XO. Okay, I'm not that type. I'm a little rough around the edges. Yeah, the doggy dander's too much. Yeah, like so he definitely like his hair is more wavy than anything. Like it definitely gives golden retriever more than poodle. So I think that's what he leaned more towards and what he acts like more so. He's not a chill dog at all. Upstairs they have a poodle, a full standard poodle, and I just be like, dang, why is that poodle so, so chill. And I have to remember that like the poodle is a different breed than my dog. My dog is a golden retriever, highly energetic. So we'll go to golden doodle. That's what he is. But they say he might calm down as he gets older. I hope so. He's almost 2 years old now. He'll be two in July, July 30th. Yeah, Michael, sit your ass down type of Ooh, see, you made me cuss. But yeah, it's definitely Michael sit down type of love. It's definitely giving that sorry vibe. But yeah. I want to get my sheep doodle balls taken, but I feel so bad thinking about it. I don't want to put him in pain, but I'm sick of seeing that pink monster and people asking to make that dog with mine. Nobody was, I mean, maybe, I don't know, because I don't, a lot of people don't know I had Michael, but nobody was asking me, do I want to breed him? Like, nobody asked. I mean, I don't think I would have been able to do that anyway emotionally because of how much love I had for Michael. I would have had that same love for his offspring. I would have wanted to keep them myself or to take some of them in. And I know I don't have that ability right now. I cannot train another dog up. I can't train another one, y'all. I don't have the type of energy. Like I trained Michael when I was in my, I think it was my last semester of my senior year of college. And y'all remember I was a double major. I like it killed me almost training Michael. He made me cry a couple of times. Wait, because when you first bring them home, like in their they're like 8 weeks old, you have to take them out every month, every hour, because they're not potty trained yet, and they're not used to going outside, and they're nervous. They don't know, like, so you have to take them out every hour, and they have extreme emotional attachment. Like me training Michael was a task, y'all. It was bad. It was like it took me a long time. I remember I remember Michael used to fit in my hands like this. He used to, it was like this. I used to be able to just hold him with two, like, with two of my hands. Now he half my size. That's crazy. And he's still a mini though. Like, so he's only about 23, 24 pounds. But like when he fully stands up, he's like almost to my belly button, a little bit past that. So he's like he's about half my size, standing up at least. But like when he's like on his four legs, he's about like to my kneecap. Maybe to my shin. Maybe. I have two multi poos. See y'all, what y'all don't understand, like everybody be mixing their stuff with poodles. Like if you don't want the dog, if you want the benefits of the dog, but you just don't want all of like the like the mustiness of the fur. You mix it with poodle. That's it. That's what the multi poo, cavapoo. I wanted to get a cavapoo as well. I just know that like I just need to wait until Michael's a little bit older before I get another dog, and I want to be in my own apartment by that time. So like yeah, that's what's keeping me right now, because I want my own apartment. And I want Michael to have like, I don't know if I want to get a cat or if I want to get another dog. I feel like I'll probably try to get another cat though. Like somebody that Michael could irritate and chase around. And they grow like their own relationship. I love both cats and dogs, but this is when cats are better, easier to train. Yeah, Michael was a nightmare to train. Like I brought Michael in the house immediately. I put him down on the ground and he pissed on the floor. And I was like, oh, it's gonna. I was like, he immediately when I put him on the ground, he peed on the ground. Like I was like, so you already getting it started when you walk in. I was like, you ain't gonna walk around try to feel around the place. And another thing about it is when you first get a dog, when they're a puppy, you cannot be taking them around the whole house. You got to have them in one room because they have to get comfortable in the house. So you got to have them in one room. So Michael is kind of in my room now, but Michael is always in my room now. But like when he was like first, when he was first here, his crate was in my room. Like now, when I go to work, I put his crate is outside, so he's in the living room. But when I come home, he's out of the crate and he's just roaming around in my room. I I'm not really comfortable right now letting him roam around outside of my room without me out there because he could be mischievous or mischievous. My daughter wants another dog so bad. One is enough, and we have a cat too. Michael was marking in their territory. Yeah, he's marked quite a few territories up in this house. Yeah, I was taking Michael. I was taking him outside, and then all those my oh my god, and like y'all, we had to work. We had to work up to the we had to work up, and I'm gonna have to literally shave off like a good percentage of this video, because I have to keep it on. I have to keep it on topic. So I'm gonna shave off the end of this, and I'm gonna just leave it to where I was talking about Wendy and Nneka. But I used to have to use puppy pads, and like I would have the puppy pads. First it started off the puppy pads in the corner of the room, right? Him using doing it, like I had to train him to go to the puppy pad. Then we had to move the puppy pad outside. So then that's how we got him to be comfortable going outside. But he was still using the puppy pad. He wasn't using the grass, right? Then we had to build up to like from the puppy pads to him into the grass, and that was a whole thing within itself. You keep yours in one section of the house even a year later. You pay for your shih tzu to be trained. How much does that cost? It costs so much, y'all. It costs $160 for an hour of training, one on one. That is too much, and I have to be there. Like I was like, I don't want to be there when you training him. Like you train him, just bring him back to me train, and that's that. I don't want to have to be there. No, yuck. I don't want to be there. I want a dog, but the way the pet rent is in my complex, doggy would have to get a job. That's literally what's keeping me at this apartment. Is the fact that my dog rent is very low. That's if I was just by myself and I didn't have Michael, I would have already moved out of here. But because I have him, I have to take him into consideration financially in case something happens to him. Because like me having a dog wasn't like I think I want a dog today. No, I made a conscious decision that I would be spending my money on this dog, and I would be taking care of him whatever he needs. So I always have to have him in consideration if I do anything. Who gonna take care of him? How much is gonna cost? How much money do I need to have to make sure that in case there's a medical emergency, he's taken care of. For 2 weeks all day, it was $900. Did he stay there overnight, or did you have to pick him up? One of my dogs is chill, and one of my dogs is on crack. Michael is definitely on crack. It's giving free base. It's giving free base. Like it's definitely giving crack. It's giving cocaine epidemic. But like I said, like as the weeks progress and his hormones change, I guess we'll see how it works out. But if he want to smoke, Michael can always get it. My door is my porch light is always on for him. I love him, but I'm not against correction. Y'all, Gabrielle Union is so pretty. Oh my god, look at this photo of her. I'm just in love with this photo. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Her face card back in the early 2000s. I mean, she ain't ugly now, but you can tell that she's kind of aged. But like that face back in the day, baby girl, baby girl, what are you talking about? That was barely nobody who could compete. Oh Jesus, that face. that like Gabrielle Union, like that face was just it. So beautiful. I found a trainer at a place we board our dogs for $100 a day. So you pay $100 per day? I don't know. That still sounds expensive to me. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look it up. So I'm gonna have to look. Is that Deliver Us from Eva face? Yes. How you know? Yes, baby. Deliver Us from Eva. She was glowing, baby. I don't care what nobody say. LL Cool J had to been. I had to be giving her some at that point because the way that she was glowing all throughout that all through, she was looking good. Oh, her face is just glad she nicer now. Yeah, glad she nicer as well. But like Gabrielle, and it's hard to find Gabrielle Union interviews back from the '90s or early 2000s, isn't it? Isn't that crazy? Oh yeah, Deliver Us from Eva is my favorite movie. Well, one of my favorites. Ain't no land in sunshine, ain't no mountain need. Morning. Ain't no stopping sunshine, ain't no stopping me. Ain't no stopping something. No. Baby, LL Cool J had her glowing that whole movie. She was glowing. Like she looked gorgeous. I mean, she still is gorgeous now, but I'm just saying, like, she don't look like she used to look. Her face, it like wasn't a wrinkle in sight. Like, it's just her face was so tight. It's like, oh my gosh, like Gabrielle Union, she was just God just blesses some people with beauty. Like it's giving. But yeah, y'all, I love every single one of y'all. I gotta go. I really need to go get my nails done. I'm very anxious to get it done right now. But yeah, I'll talk to y'all soon. Period. Peace. Yeah. Talk to y'all soon, y'all. I love every single one of y'all. Always remember that you are loved, that you are welcomed here, and that you are meant to be here and that you have a purpose. Okay. I love every single one of y'all. If y'all need a hug, here y'all go. All right. Hope y'all felt that because I know I did. Okay, you guys have a beautiful, beautiful rest of y'all day. I plan on doing the same. Okay, peace.